Hey everyone, Becky from Week 99er here. I'm with Jason and we have, what do we have?
The Dungeon Crate.
The December Dungeon Crate. So he's going to unbox it and tell you all the dorkiness inside. There's the knife over there.
Again, sharp pointy objects.
Really shouldn't give him to him.
I think that'll about do it.
No.
No, they package these things good, so it's an adventure getting into them, nonetheless.
All before you get to play D&D.
There you go. Alright. Ooh, all sorts of stuff in here. So, right off, we have a whole bunch of stuff that just popped up. I don't know if that's a feature or... There's all the stuff in the box.
There you go.
Bunch
That's
of
a lot.
Yeah, as I said, the thing popped up. You know, it's like it jumped
Nice
up.
little Christmas. All right.
Camera malfunction.
Sorry. Working without the gimbal today.
So we have a map. The Lands of Halcyon.
What's it in there?
Got a whole bunch of places. Let's see, do I recognize any? Not off the top, but there's so many different worlds and things you can play in D&D. It's kind of hard to keep them all straight, at least for me anyway. Probably a bunch of people that know where this is exactly, but... So there's a map there. Pretty detailed, which is cool. We have... Adventurer's Log.
You could use your dry erase with it or something.
Yeah, and so basically it's Adventurer's Log. You've got thing for currency, potions, and all sorts of little things as far as things you might want to take quick note of. And it has images of note and additional information on the back end here as well. So you can basically like a little scorecard or cheat sheet, so you can put notes instead of having a regular notepad. Another one of these little cards
Goes with the jewels from last time, right?
gives you, I think so, gives you some detail about the basic stats and things. Becky was referencing there was a thing about the little potion plastic pieces you could put on there. Still haven't figured out what that was yet, but that's something we definitely take a look at. Dry erase marker for the adventure log, so you can put different bits of information on there and then wipe it off later, which is cool.
You have a nice collection of dry erase from them.
Yeah, that's the third one I think we have.
Yeah, I mean, if you use them. Hey, it's a little peep again.
Yes, the peep or the helpful hairs of Halcyon. I don't quite know
where Halcyon is.
What these are supposed to be for, outside little stickers to put on things, but so we got quite a few things. Something that goes really good with goes over really well with a group, the D&D group I play with once a month, are a lot of these little figurines. The last one, forget what it was, but it was a huge squid kind of like baddie, and one of the guys is painting that up actually for the next game session here. These are tiny little guys, and they are, it says bones on them. I don't know what they are exactly, but Hordling Sprue, I guess it is. Little bad guys, some with wings. I'm sure they're not going to be the friendly sort that meet up at the party, but who knows? This is actually kind of cool. It's got some weight to it. It is a pin that says Dragonborn. Yep, Dragonborn. Feels like a brass kind of a pin. It's got 2 pins on the back, so it's pretty hefty. From 1980who.com. Don't quite know what that's from. I mean, there's the dragon mark and such in D&D 3rd edition and probably on, but
cool.
Let's see. We have some more cards in here. We have the standard What's What card. We'll go over that in a second. And it has a map on the back. It kind of goes with all the other ones we've been getting lately. And probably another mod here. Let's take a look. The hexing at Hawkswood. D&D, or Dungeon Crate Adventure. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here about bad guys and adventures and things you can have or pull stuff from. Kind of a depth little map as far as when you run into things and what's at different places. And so definitely have the guys take a look at that during our next session.
That's useful.
This is it's actually so. This is kind of the D&D bread and butter here outside of the core rule books. It looks like a full set of polyhedral dice. So you've got a let's see, is it 2d10? Yep, 2d10s, a d4, d6, d12, and a d20.
And last time you got a 20, right?
Oh, and a d8. Yeah, that was the giant one that glows in the dark. That was pretty cool. It takes a lot to get that to glow in the dark, though, unfortunately. And this is from Cheswick's, one of the standard dice folks. I don't know if anybody. There you go. So that's pretty cool. Always looking for more dice. Eventually, I'll need to get a bigger bag to hold all the dice, but dice are always useful. And just want to make sure. And there's something in here, and it kind of jingle. I don't know. Very possible.
Give me money.
Some gaming sessions, people use coins to represent certain things, and there are coins in here. So let's see what we have. We have a my rune reading is definitely not that good.
It's better than mine.
We have I don't know if anybody can see this clearly. It has a rune design on the back here, and then on the front it has what I assume is either a griffin or something else, but it's a bird with a
like a falcon, maybe.
Yeah, but it's got kind of a weird tail on the back that kind of swoops up there, so all sorts of nasties, I'm sure. This one also has some runic stuff on the back. I don't know if you can see that clearly. But this also has what looks to be like a plant on a leaf. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe we'll get some close-up shots for this later. And then let's see, some kind of small axe or something with fire around it, and more runic stuff on the back here. So here's the front of it.
The lighting's not our friend today.
No.
Sorry.
But like I said, we'll get some close-up shots of that just so that everybody can see what the things are, and some packing paper.
Packing paper. The castle.
Very useful.
That's kind of cool, though.
That's pretty much it in the box today. So probably the most useful things are going to be the dice and these little miniatures. Again, go over pretty well with the group.
I like
the map and the pre-built mod will be interesting. Let's see. Is everything about the coins? Set of 3 coins. Rare elements foundry. Water, wind, and griffin. So it is a griffin. Coins reward you with artful currency. Highly detailed and rendered from original art. These coins can be useful as trade, inspiration, tokens, and of course, treasure. So they can be used for all sorts of things, nothing specific.
Look, honey, I got your treasure.
Yay!
Yay!
Stealth dice set. I don't know how stealthy dice can be, but...
Speckled Stealth Polyhedral 7-die set.
Yep. And it's... Not all dice are easily readable, and you get readable numbers. That's good to have, because sometimes you get color, number, and die combinations that you just can't read.
The blue speckle on here is really pretty, though.
Yeah. Definitely. The pin that we have as well. The class by itself represent another epic creation from 1980 Who. Dragonborn fans asked and we listened. Metal pen features dual gems and brushed bronze finish. Be yourself. If you can't be yourself, be a Dragonborn. So I guess that's something to deal with a mod or something else maybe in another campaign. We only get to the 3.5 or house rules, so we don't go to 4th or 5th edition or the 6th edition that's coming out
So I
soon.
have to look up and see what that's about then.
Yeah. But overall, pretty cool. Some useful stuff. Yeah, I'm sure the guys will have fun looking at some of this stuff. I know each one they found something interesting at the very least.
So this is the third one of this that we've gotten.
Yes.
This is the last one we're getting. Of the 3 boxes, which one has been your favorite?
Probably have to say this one. It has more
Useful.
stuff in it that we might actually use in game. The other ones had a couple pieces, a couple things here and there, but I mean, a full set of poly dice is well, yeah. It's outside of the core rule books, which you almost don't even really need. Without dice, you're kind of just playing around. You're not actually playing a game.
Do you have you have a bag for your die, right?
Yeah.
Is there enough room in your bag for this and that big old glow-in-the-dark die?
Glow-in-the-dark die is probably going to be on by itself. It came with a little bag anyway. But I have a pouch with pencils and pens and stuff, and I put the dice in there with its own little pouch. So those can fit in the pouch with my main set of dice. But,
okay. And will you use those coins?
We don't use coins now, but one of the DMs or one of the guys that does DM was talking about maybe using coins. So it's a possibility. I don't know. We don't have enough here. We only have 3. We usually have 6 or so people we play with. We may have some, or this may be something to use temporarily for some of them. But he may have other coins, and these might get added to it. But
is this a box that you would recommend for people playing D&D, or people just starting, or
I think it's
ever
for a while, yeah. I don't know about forever. But no, I think it's a good set or a good box to get for to maybe kind of change up the game a little bit if you want to pull something in like from one of the adventure pre-made mods and things. Some of the items are kind of interesting. Like I said, the figurines are usually pretty good because we use a map with different figures and bring in monsters and whatnot all over the place. But we start bringing in things like the figurines, the dice, maybe even some of the coins, some of the more useful things. Those are pretty cool. So if somebody's playing on a regular basis, they probably will get a kick out of it. I don't know if this is something that a lot of veterans will enjoy, but some people that are still starting off might find it more useful.
Do you actually use, have you guys used any of these little map thingies?
Well, we have we have a full map set that we already have.
Oh, okay. So you have no use for these then?
Not at the moment. We have pulled them out and looked at them to see if there's anything that we could incorporate in the current game. And we are looking to start a new game here pretty soon, assuming our characters survive this next one. Then it may be a couple months off yet, but chances are the current DM's going to kill off our characters. So
we may need pleasant. That sounds like a great game, dear.
Well, something going to be
your friends are out to kill you. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but it's something going to be said for heroic death scene in the game. So I mean, death is not always a bad thing.
Yeah, it sounds like a great game. Okay, so I will make sure there's links to all of this below, including the last 2 reviews. Make sure you like, comment,
and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification button as well, the bell.
See? It's like he almost watches my channel. And we will be back later this week with more reviews or other videos. We have a lot coming up pretty soon here. So we will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.